To all those people watching, this video is not made for kids. It's for older fans and adults. So fuck off and enjoy the video.
It was nearing Christmas on Sodor, and everyone was busy, but they were excited for the festive celebrations.
What?
What in the name of... Hello, Gordon.
Hello, Henry. Later that day, some of the engines were pulled to the sheds. The Fat Controller was not happy.
I have no idea who is responsible for the accident, but what I do know is that it has caused a lot of confusion and delay. We had to cancel some of the mainline trains because of the incident, and I do not approve of this. Whoever caused this accident must do left out, because no one is allowed to leave this shed until they do. Now, speaking of orders, if you'll excuse me, I have some important holiday errands to run for the family. Now, talk this out until I get back.
Alright, you two, own up. Who caused the accident? Henry, without a doubt.
Gordon, obviously.
Wait,
what? Why me? It could have been caused by anybody on the island.
Well, let's face it. It could have been very likely one of us. The question is, how do we prove it?
Why don't we all just vote, like those election things people do in America? And that's what Jason and Hercules told me about.
Excellent, Toby. Speak to your driver about who you think is responsible for this mess, and we'll show each other at the same time.
1 hour later.
This is disgraceful.
Well, go on then. Why would you be blaming me?
You were simply going too fast, Henry. If you would have gone at a more slower speed at a medium pace, you wouldn't have collided into the field where I derailed.
Says the express engine. It's not my fault I was going fast. I was trying to collect my next train because someone made me late at the junction. I could hardly be blamed for trying to keep the schedule.
Alright, but who held you up then?
That was Thomas.
I can explain. I had something on mind when I was heading to the junction. Why exactly? I'd rather not say.
Suspicious.
I don't think Thomas could have delayed you, Henry, so that you could crash into the field where Bourne was, considering he was on his own branch line.
Fair point.
Besides, Gordon, weren't you the one going too fast? Why, little Thomas, don't you even think of putting me in the guilt? I simply couldn't slow down because there was no sand in my sandboxes. That was Percy's fault for not bringing the sandboxes to us this morning. Me? I didn't cause the accident. Honest. Well, prove it now. I couldn't find the sand trap because someone had already taken it. James? Rubbish. Don't you all go looking at me. When I was told about the change of plans, and I had to find some sand for my sandboxes, I only find one truck full of sand in the yard, and I'd take it. Who wouldn't? Besides, I lived in the yard. It wasn't my fault at all. And also, blame Tillie. She was involved from the start. Percy, you little rat, I swear.
Do you think I did it, James? I was just heading back to my branch line. The signalman never stopped me, and I went out of the track where the fields was, because Everett was trying to tell him something. That's why I came off the track and into the field beyond Henry.
For your information, Tillie, I was simply informing the signalman that Duck had broken down on the line. I was telling them to stop all trains so they wouldn't cause an accident. Oh yeah? Well, how did that go? Oh, come on. It wouldn't have been Edward would have been the one to cause the crash.
That doesn't mean I'm the one to blame. How was I supposed to know that if I broke down, Edward would distract the signalman to allow Tillie pass through, crash into a field, and then into Henry's tender?
This is getting really complicated.
Now, I'm not the one to brag, but on the Great Western... shut up! As I was saying, on the Great Western Railway, we would never have allowed an incident like that to happen, because the truck would have been in tip-top shape. Clearly, whoever caused the crash was the one who broke the track.
I must admit that is something I can agree with on. So, who broke the track? Toby? Weren't you supposed to suspect any sign of damage on the track? But why didn't you report any damage?
Well, because it wasn't damaged. Besides, I wasn't the last one to use it. I think that was Donald and Douglas, not long after me.
What would you be saying, Woodland? You wouldn't be saying it would be us, would you?
Well, logically, if you used the track after me, you must have broken it.
A pile of wood and two pieces of stone would near fall together because of two engines and a train. Ollie, you seem suspiciously quiet. What secrets are you hiding? I'm not hiding anything. I don't have anything to say, so I can't say anything. Wait a wee minute. Weren't you supposed to be able to bring the new ballast for that section of track last week? Precisely, I did. But the workmen said that Toby told them that the track was okay.
It was, otherwise I couldn't have used it.
But if the track was defected, surely none of us are to blame? No, I'm not buying that. Okay then, Everyone else, another vote. Let's see if any opinions have changed.
Hello, I'm Pig with another Christmas time tip, brought to you by Huberman's Bakery. Huberman's, it bakes in your mouth. Well, it's the holiday season again, so get ready to be invited to some festive holiday parties. Here are some tips on how to be the perfect party guest. Step 1, arrive early.
Pig, it's 5 a.m. The party's not for 14 hours.
No problem. I'll just wait in your closet. Got any cocktail weenies? Now your host is wide awake and won't miss his own party. Step 2, always bring your host a gift.
Hey, Pig, glad you could make it.
This is for you.
Isn't this my mailbox?
You're welcome. You know he likes it because he already bought it. Step 3, try to be funny.
Is there a problem, officer?
Party's out of control. You're under arrest.
What? But officer, we're just having a nice little party.
Ha, just kidding. It's me, Pig. So, how we doing on those cocktail weenies? Now you're the life of the party. He'll be talking about you for days. Well, that concludes this Christmas time tip from Huberman's Bakery. Huberman's, the flavor is optional. Now, back to the action.
And most votes blame Toby. So tell us, Toby, why did you cause the crash? He said, if that's even your real name.
This is obscure. I simply did not cause the crash. I don't know why you think I did.
You were supposed to suspect and report any damage.
And I did. The track was in completely usable condition. Whose side are you on, Thomas?
My own side. I am the number 1. The track couldn't have been usable, Toby, because the next engine we used it crashed. Precisely. Also my favorite misfortune to fall out.
Not true, James. The last engines to go through were the twins.
But Gordon...
But Thomas, but Toby, but Percy, but James, but Tillie,
But Edward?
but Duck,
But Toby...
But Donald and Douglas...
but Oliver, but Toby.
That is quite about enough. Now, on my travels to Knackford, I was provided with footage from the crime scene. Now, we can get to the bottom of this before you start giving me a headache. Does anyone else have anything to say?
It wasn't me.
Okay then, Percy.
1 hour later.
Well then, it seems Donald and Douglas were responsible for this. Donald's plough broke and dented the sleeper, and Douglas was pushing him.
True, sir. I didn't know the track was broken. I was pulling the other way. It must have been me, sir. My snowplow came loose, and I wanted to go the other way. You didn't listen. I told you that track was cleared before, but you didn't listen. Why didn't you tell me your snowplow was broken? I was too mad to speak to you. I'm sorry. I didn't know it broke the track. Trust someone like Donald to mess up the system for all of us.
I knew it wasn't me. I knew it.
That wasn't the way of the Great Western way of doing things, you two.
Send them packing.
So, is this a court case? Is this court case over now?
Stop it, everyone. Donald explained that he wasn't aware of something and he's apologized. What more do you want? Aren't you all sorry? We all had a part in this.
Edward has a point. It's Christmas time after all. And it's a good time for goodwill to all people and engines.
Alright, Donald, I suppose we can forgive you. Just be more careful next time. I thank you all.
Well then, I suppose you should go back to your jobs. I'll try and speak to some inspectors about the broken rail.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
That's the story.
Oh, hello there. I'm Mr. Perkins. I'm one of the drivers on Sir Topham Hatt's Railway. It's very, very cold today, so I've come up to the signal box to get warm. Thomas is still away on his travels. Oh, I wonder if it's as cold as this where he's working. Somewhere with lots of snow, like up here at the North Pole. I hope he remembered to bring his snow plough. An engine can get into a lot of trouble if there's snow on the tracks. And that reminds me of a story. It's called Thomas, Terence and the Snow. One day, Thomas was puffing along when he heard the chug-chug of a tractor at work. "Hello," said the tractor. "I'm Terence. I'm ploughing." "I'm Thomas," said Thomas. "What ugly wheels you've got." "They're not ugly. They're caterpillars," said Terence. "I can go anywhere. I don't need rails." Winter came, and with it, dark, heavy clouds full of snow. "Ha! Snow is silly soft stuff," said Thomas. "It won't stop me." But soon the rails were two dark lines standing out in the white snow. "We're going to fix your snowplough on, and I want no nonsense, please," said Thomas's driver. But they couldn't make it fit properly. Next morning, Thomas's driver was anxious. "The snow's not bad here," he said to the fireman, "but it's sure to be deep in the valley." Thomas entered a tunnel. At the other end, he saw a heap of snow fallen from the sides of the cutting. "Silly old snow," said Thomas, and he charged it. Whoosh! Thomas was stuck in the drift. More snow fell and piled up around him until Thomas was nearly buried. "I shall have to stop here till I'm frozen," said Thomas. "What a silly engine I am." Bertie the bus came to pick up the passengers. And then, who should chug through the tunnel to rescue Thomas? It was Terence, the tractor. "Thank you, Terence. Your caterpillars are splendid," said Thomas gratefully. Thomas still doesn't like wearing his snowplough, but he knows he has to if it's snowing. Well, I better make sure I'm dressed up warm before I go back out again. Goodbye. See you again soon.
It's Christmas time, all down the line. Train whistles blow as all the Christmas bells chime. It's Christmas time, all down the line. And children's spirits climb because it's Christmas time. Over the hills, not far away, Percy's delivering presents every day. He's rolling speedily on his merry way, 'cause very soon it will be Christmas Day. It's Christmas time, all down the line. Train whistles blow as all the Christmas bells chime. It's Christmas time, all down the line. And children's spirits climb because it's Christmas time. Thomas has got the biggest smile. You could hear his whistle from 100 miles. Emily's really heaving snow. She's laughing with the children in the Christmas glow. It's Christmas time, all down the line. Train whistles blow as all the Christmas bells chime. It's Christmas time, all down children's spirits climb because it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time, all down the line. Train whistles blow as all the Christmas bells chime. It's Christmas time, all down the line. And children's spirits climb because it's Christmas time.
rise and shine kind of day. You know you got that glow, chase your shadows away. Step out and shake the sun, part the clouds with a punch.